I did a video a few weeks ago about liking your body and not focusing so much about loving your body. I wasn't referring to people not loving themselves or loving. I was only speaking about the body. I find that a lot of people struggle with getting results when it comes to health and wellness, fitness, even healing and getting their bodies better, transformation. I've done a lot of those. I have a lot of success stories, quite a few actually. And one thing I have noticed is that a lot of people want to feel better. They want to look good. They just don't know how to get it. And there's so much information about what to do and how to do it and all this stuff. So one thing that I've realized over the years is that a lot of people need to just focus on one thing, which is liking their bodies, understanding what that means. The idea of loving your body gets convoluted because everybody has a definition of what love is. And most people actually attach the idea of love to pain. That's why I think most people prefer the no pain, no gain approach. And then they try that and they don't find any success and they fail. That's just my opinion. I think when we focus on just liking your body, based on the definition of both, if you look online, you'll see, actually not online, in your dictionary, you understand that the idea of liking the body compared to loving the body is a bit more detailed. Some people are like, oh, what does that have to do with anything? It has a lot to do with it because you have to actually like what you're dealing with to be able to sort of get results from it. So I don't forget certain things. What I've decided to do, because I tend to ramble, I realized, and some of the feedback was that I ramble a lot. So I decided to write some things down about what happens when you actually start to like your body compared to when you love your body. So pardon me if seems like I'm reading, because I am reading. I actually wrote a few things down. We start to understand a lot about our bodies when we start to actually like it. A lot of amazing things actually happen. We become more intentional about how we treat our bodies. We become more informed and aware of how to accentuate the gifts that our bodies have, because we all have gifts. Nobody's weak, nobody's strong. Like somebody I value and respect always said to me before was that the idea of weakness is kind of redundant, to be honest. So the person always said it was an opportunity for us to improve. I replaced the idea of weakness, or even using that word, as the opportunity to improve, not weakness, because nothing is really weak once you start to work on it. It actually gets better, right? When we start to like our body, we tune into how the body's feeling a lot more. We become more intuitive with the body. We start listening more to the body. We start to see our body based on the opportunities it has to change and improve, not based on the comparisons we have of comparing ourselves or bodies to other people. So when you like your body, it's very similar to this analogy that I'm going to give you. The analogy is based on the fact that if you like somebody and they were coming to stay at your home or stay at your house or stay with you, or you were going on a trip with them, how would you treat that person? Would you make sure that they have enough food to eat, or the right place, a good place to sleep? Would you change the sheets, or would you give them a dirty place to sleep? And the other thing is, would you make sure that the food that you feed them is not something they're allergic to? Of course you would. So think of your body as that third person. Most of us tend to forget that our bodies actually serve us well until it quits. After a while, it starts to have a mind of its own because it doesn't feel like you respect it. We don't treat it well. We don't eat well. We don't drink enough water. Yes, we can socialize and not be stuck in the idea of always living a strict lifestyle. But don't forget that if you don't have your body, you can't do much. And what if we've been attaching the idea of getting results with pain when we don't have to? All we need to do is like our body. There's a challenge that I use with certain clients, not every client, because most clients get it, but there's a patience. It's basically simple. It's a simple challenge that I'm going to challenge you. I'm just going to say that for the next 21 days, write down one thing every day that you like about your body, and you'll see that you actually can't repeat the same thing twice. For 21 days, write down one thing that you like about your body, and then go from there. And at the end of the 21 days, you'll see. Yes, a lot of people don't know what to do. I get that. But start with the basic thing of just learning to like it. And the other thing I would ask you to do is look at the definition of both like and love and see. Like I said in my first video, how come most of the people that we like, the relationships last longer than the people that we supposedly love? And the other thing is, why do we attach the idea of love to pain? Is that why most people do no pain, no gain? I'm not trying to be a psychologist. I'm just trying to help more people understand that it might just be something as simple as just learning to like your body, because we can't change what we have. We can accentuate what we have. And then the other thing is, we need to stop comparing ourselves else, to everybody else, because what you have is different. We all have gifts. Yeah. The question is, do you know what your gift is, and do you know how to accentuate it? And once you learn to accentuate your body and learn to accentuate the gifts that your body has, it's easy. Everything actually, somebody always said, oh, it's simple but not easy. But it actually, yes, it is simple, but it becomes easier for you to do, and it's in a short time, because then you start to understand what your strengths are, what your challenges are, and what the opportunities to improve are. I'm going to hopefully try and do more of this kind of videos, because to be honest with you, I'm not a fan of standing in front of the camera, but some people believe that I have something to say. So I'm going to add more videos as the days go on, or every week, and yeah, that's basically it. If you have any feedback, please just put it in the bottom of the comment, and hope you're having a nice day. And don't forget, respect your body and treat your body well.